Well, hello YouTube, and welcome back to the Daily Life. Today is Hump Day. I always laugh when I say that because it's funny. Wednesday, December 11th, 2013. Slight change in the topic today. I said yesterday that the topic was online shopping. That will be included in today's show, but I wanted to do a more broad topic on the internet. Um, the internet is the medium with which I am speaking to you today, although I like to think of this as my own TV show. It's coming to you via the internet. And the internet is a relatively new thing. When I was born, it did not exist, believe it or not. Or it did exist, but it was in the very early stages and nobody really used it. So the internet really is a thing that has just happened in my lifetime. It is the newest medium with which we communicate, and arguably it is the most extensive these days. Traditional landline telephones, such as this one, are decreasing every day. Conventional cable, less and less people are using it, and probably the most pronounced decline is this. This is a newspaper, and it's probably the most severe. Nobody reads these anymore like this. They read them on their tablets and whatnot. This particular newspaper is from November 15th. I don't subscribe to them. I just buy them sometimes when there's a big news story. But anyway, the internet really is the thing that people use in their lives to communicate with. Social networking is something that's big. Facebook and Twitter and I'm not really big into social networking. I mean, I do use Facebook and I use YouTube, obviously, and I'm thinking about starting a Twitter account for this show, but that's pretty much it. Having realized that I just stopped my account, this may be not quite 10 minutes, but hopefully it will be. Anyway, but the internet is great for things other than social networking. In fact, social networking is the biggest component of the internet, but only just recently. Believe it or not, until about, I would say about a year ago, the largest genre of things on the internet was adult entertainment. If you can believe that. And some estimates have put the amount of adult entertainment websites as high as 1 in 4, which is, I can't even believe that. But anyway, social networking, adult entertainment are still the two biggest things that people go to the internet to do. Social networking is one and adult entertainment is two. Big industries. News, people use the internet to get the news. That's another big thing. Email, I mean, can anybody imagine a life without email? You have to send a letter across the country and it takes you like a week to do that, and now it's right then. You snap your fingers and that message is in somebody's inbox in California, and I'm sitting here on the East Coast. So it's a very fast way of communicating. People watch TV on the internet. That's why conventional cable is going down the tubes, because people watch their TV shows on the internet. A lot more convenient if you have a job where you can't stay up till 10 o'clock to see your favorite program. If you can just go on the internet the next day at 4 and watch it. It's pretty convenient, eh? And people do all kinds of things. So anyway, one thing that people like to do too is online shopping. And I told you I was going to get into this, and I am. It being the Christmas season, shopping malls, outlet malls, department stores, and standalone stores, mom and pop stores, and basically every store you can think of is really crowded, because people have to buy Christmas presents. Now, what some people are doing with the invention of the internet is they go online to shop, and it's great because you can do it for the comfort of your own home, and especially if you don't. A lot of people buy Christmas presents for people that aren't exactly thrilled about them. but they buy them out of obligation. And you can go online, and if you don't really care that much about the person, it's great because, you know, you can get anything on the internet and you don't really have to try it out or whether it works that well. Now, for somebody that you do care about, I'm not saying that you shouldn't go online, but if you're getting somebody a shirt, for example, you probably want to go in the store. If you're getting somebody a book, well, you can get that online. Or like if you're getting somebody like a power tool, you should probably go into the store and ask them if you should buy this power tool and how to use it. But, still with the scratchy throat, I'm still drinking water. Yeah, so that's online shopping. People do a lot of it. It's a great way to save time and don't have to go out in the snow. It's snowing here where I am today, and God, it's been snowing for weeks. And it's not going to stop snowing for months. I live in a very cold part of the world. If you live in Florida right now, California, Hawaii, Mexico, well, not so much. I don't really envy. I was going to say envy you if you live in those places. I don't really envy you if you live in Mexico. One of your biggest economic things is the drug cartel, and I am staunchly opposed to illegal drugs, them being illegal. But that's a big topic, and we stayed in minutia on the daily life. Mexican drug cartels are decidedly not minutia. What else can I talk about the internet? The vast expanse is people call it the information superhighway. That was a term coined in the 90s before it became so regular. And when people were kind of like in awe. But the internet really has advanced, and almost anything now you can find on the internet. I mean, every organization that is reputable, and even a lot of organizations that are not reputable, have websites. It has become people do research on the internet. They find their news. Research is a big thing. Like, if you're in university now, can you imagine the days when our parents had to go to a library and look up the catalog and find the journal and then sit there in the library and read the journal? And now we can just sit here from our house, and with 3 clicks we have access to the same journal, and we get our work done a lot faster. And I don't know, I couldn't imagine it without the internet. I mean, I really couldn't. I can't imagine the internet without social media. I'm a relatively new user of social media. I've been using the internet for a long time, and I've had email since I was 12, and I've been using email and instant messaging in various forms since then. I just joined Facebook in September, though, of this year, which is late, and I joked one of my first posts that I'm the last person in the Western world to join Facebook. Of course, that's not true, but it basically is. And I decided to embrace the internet as a way of communicating, just as I'm doing with you. This show started in 2013. I guess you could say I had kind of an internet revolution. So, and the other thing about internet is that it's not just being used. I mean, I tape these on a computer because it's stable and it's kind of like a TV. But people use increasingly the internet on their cell phones. Now, I can't do that personally. I don't like it because the screen is too small, and I don't like it as much. But I mean, you can. And people shop, as I said, on the internet and social network and watch adult entertainment and get the news and research for the essay all in the same day. It's a brave new world out there. Things are changing. Tomorrow, for our penultimate episode of Daily Life this year, in case you don't know what that means, it means second to last. I don't know why they call it second to last. Sometimes they call it the penultimate episode. Not of Daily Life in general, just Daily Life 2013. Is Christmas morning. I have to do an episode of Christmas morning because it's the greatest thing in the world, and Christmas is just... The actual day, December 25th of Christmas Day, has so much meaning to me. It's really important, and I've loved it. Our family has traditions. I'm sure your family does too, and I look forward to discussing them with you tomorrow. And then I'm going to tell you the last episode, being the last episode of the year. Tomorrow, the topic will be New Year's Eve, and I will help you ring in 2014 on Friday. But tomorrow it's Christmas morning, and I hope you enjoyed today's episode. See you right back here tomorrow.